More than $500 billion of value is lost every year due to fashion being barely worn or thrown away. Combining convenience with sustainability is one of the most pressing issues of fashion-savvy millennials. So what if I told you that we can create $1 billion business out of it by turning unworn fashion into new capital? That's what we do with WeDress Collective, the smartest way to lend and rent high-quality fashion. I'm Jasmine, the founder and CEO of WeDress Collective. We all know that there is a big problem with fast fashion, from global carbon emissions to social exploitation, and of course, fashion being transformed into a single-use product. Accelerated by COVID-19, consumers are increasingly heading to digital channels and champion fairness and social justice. Still, the reality of sustainable fashion consumers is very hard, since there is no hassle-free convenient solution to consume fashion responsibly. Rental offerings on traditional platforms are very limited in style and diversity. And last but not least, trendy high-quality fashion is usually very expensive and therefore not affordable for the majority of our society. And that's exactly why we founded WeDress Collective, a peer-to-peer platform offering its members the fun of dressing up with the possibility to safely and sustainably lend and rent high-quality fashion. We are the ones turning rental into a status symbol. People love WeDress because they save money and time, have access to stylish and diverse items, make money when renting out, and most importantly, share their styles and connect with each other. Circularity and sustainability being huge trends in fashion, the global online clothing rental market is expected to reach a value of $6 billion by 2028. We are ready to lead the revolution. How does it work? You search by city, browse your local wardrobe, and enjoy your dream piece. You rent and lend. We offer you the Airbnb of fashion experience with an Amazon convenience and speed. And how do we actually make money or create value? So at the moment, we are building up the community and take a commission on each rental transaction, followed by a platform as a service model, by paid brand collaborations, and a subscription-based service. We are a team of highly dedicated and talented people with extensive experience in management consulting, sustainability, software development, and of course, fashion. And since our start in September 2020, we have an average monthly user growth rate of 10%, with more than 90 rentals since the end of lockdown, more than 500 rental items available for rent, and more than 15 brands featuring their items on our platform and pushing the rental mindset forward together with us. Our goal is to be the #1 peer-to-peer sustainable clothing rental platform used worldwide. And in order to make this happen, our next steps consist in addressing the German-speaking market, grow our B2B model, launch our first app, and of course, expand into several markets. And therefore, we are currently looking for a pre-seed investment of 500K. So join our collective in transforming the way we dress and creating a sustainable and inclusive industry. I'm looking forward to meeting you at our booth. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasmin. You already have a very loyal fan by the Venturi team. Kati, who was wearing the white blouse, she rented it on WeDress, actually. So good job there, Yasmin. Please post your questions in the chat again. I have one first question for you, Yasmin. How do you, if there are already existing rental platforms in Austria and Germany, how do you differentiate?
Yeah, so thank you, Lisa. So we're not the ones inventing rental, thank God, but we are the ones, I think, looking with a very smart way or perspective at rental processes, because we understood that in the past, looking at rental platforms, there are a lot of risks attached to the process. And what we are doing is that we're cutting out all the risks attached to the process, that we are like connecting people on a local level. And this is something that we do, first of all, by using a city-based approach. So we are actually city-based. The second is that we are really focused on community building and inclusivity. And you will, we will soon announce what we mean with inclusivity. And third of all, we are aware of the fact that people are trained to a certain level of convenience. And this is what we also as a platform need to deliver. So we are focused on sustainability and of course convenience. And as a user, you need to be empowered and you need to be educated on actually understanding what sustainability is and how you can communicate and act more sustainably. And so this is what we're focused on and how we differentiate actually from the competition.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The next question is by Martin. He wants to know what the average check is. So what is the average commission that you get? And also what is the typical rental time?
Yeah. So the typical check is, so in terms of commission, we get around 10 euros. We take a commission of 20% on average. And the typical rental time is 4 to 7 days.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The next question is a very interesting one. It's by Leon. It is, how are you planning on capturing the people who actually don't enjoy the hassle that comes with online shopping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good question, I think. And this is actually what we're doing with starting next week. We're having local monthly community events where you actually have the opportunity to bring this digital experience into a real one. So if you don't enjoy online shopping, go to our events, meet the WeDressers. So these are the people that are actually lending their items, meet the brands, and get this very cool, fun experience with us together. So this is what we're offering.
Looking forward to the event next week. And the second part of Leon's questions was actually, how are you going to get mass adoption? So how will you minimize consumer friction so that renting is as effortless as possible?
So I think it's very important to understand the whole process when it comes to renting. So from really having the communication on our platform, which we will, of course, try to make as user-centered as possible. So we're working on UI, UX a lot. We're getting a lot of feedback on how we can improve. And of course, we're also looking at the whole logistics and cleaning process and try to find partners that can actually help us and support us in making the process as convenient as possible for you. Just as an example, in Berlin, for example, it's one of the cities that we have entered since September. We have a collaboration with a logistics partner. It's called Green Circle, and they are actually the green Amazon of the logistics industry, I would say. And so what we do is by partnering up, by collaborating, we're trying to really get the convenience level up and deliver the best experience to you.